Hey there, welcome back. What if I told you that when it comes to skincare ingredients, that those $400 serums that you hear about and see out there often have just as an effective alternative because they're talking about the same ingredients. So if you're someone who's been looking for ingredients that will actually work, that won't break the bank, but give you the same type of results as those more expensive products, this video is for you. And so I've been getting a lot of requests, a lot of questions to do a video on alternative products, dupes, if you will, to the more expensive ones out there that will deliver results and not break the bank. And when it comes to addressing the signs of aging, most dermatologists, plastic surgeons, and estheticians tend to agree on the basics of what you need to be doing in order to improve the way your skin looks and protect it from those very signs of aging. One of the first things we talk about is hyperpigmentation issues, dark spots, age spots, hyperpigmentation patches, and that mottled look that skin often has after years of being exposed to sunlight. It's some of the very best ingredients to use to reverse this damage, help your skin manage its own melanin production to help keep those age spots from coming back or new ones showing up, have to do with a set of skincare acids. Talk about these a lot: tranexamic acid, kojic acid, niacinamide, and even prescription hydroquinone. Now, of course, these prescription versions have a lot of these ingredients in them. They're boosted, but they cost a lot of money, up to $100 a month for a prescription, especially if they contain hydroquinone. Now, the good news is there are products out on the market, both for the face and body, that contain these same ingredients. And even though they may take a little bit longer to work, they do work over time and can give you the same results. And one of my favorite brands for this is Good Molecules. These two items in particular, this is their discoloration correcting serum. It's a serum you can use on your arms, chest, neck, face that contains the acids like tranexamic acid to help you fade those marks and patches and help your skin manage its own melanin production. Tranexamic acid is especially good for managing that melanin production, keeping those spots from occurring or brand new ones from showing up. Now, they also have this in a body cream. These are effective products that I've tested myself and I've recommended often on the channel. And if you've followed me for any length of time, you know that anything that I talk about in these videos that you might want to check out for yourself, links are always available below in the video description. I am not telling you to buy anything. I'm just letting you know that those links are there, and should something I talk about speak to you, by all means, go and check that product out. One of the other key basics that should always be employed in a skincare routine, especially when the strategy is de-aging, anti-aging, reverse aging, pro-aging, whatever you want to call it, and that would be some sort of exfoliation. And this is a chemical exfoliation I'm talking about. Again, we're going to be talking about skincare acids, but a different class of acids that help the skin renew itself. And what I mean by that is the skin that you see on the outside, old dead skin cell layer. Problem is, as we get older, it tends to not exfoliate as quickly as it did when we were younger, and we have to employ something to help break the bond between those old skin cells on the surface and the brand new skin, younger looking skin, better looking skin underneath. So alpha hydroxy acids like glycolic acid or lactic acid are really great at doing this and are so effective at high concentrations they actually are considered a skin peel. Now, glycolic acid in of itself is not typically expensive, but some of the formulations that you will find it in for this purpose can be, especially if they're higher strengths or a luxury brand. Let's take this one, for instance. This is LifeCell's Resurfacing Peel, glycolic acid and lactic acid. Very, very effective. Nothing wrong with that product at all. It is expensive, though, when it comes to this type of acid peel. The good news is you can pay much, much less for the same type of acid with another brand called Alpha Skincare. Now, I've been using Alpha Skincare products since the 80s. And if you don't know how old I am, that should help you guess. But let's just say I've been using this for almost 40 years. This is their 14% glycolic acid intensive renewal serum. This stuff is amazing, works very, very well. Again, that brand has been around forever. I still use it myself, and much less expensive than its counterpoints out there in the marketplace. Now, why is this important? Again, we want to make sure we're always getting the old dead skin cells off, so the products you're using after that can penetrate the skin and work better, longer, and go deeper. With a microscopic buildup of that dead skin, it makes your skin look older, tend to wrinkle more, be crepier, drier, makes pores look larger, and it can totally block the absorption of your other products in your skincare routine. So that's a step I always recommend. Now you can do it much cheaper if you choose to. Along with exfoliation, you probably heard of another technique that helps skincare products and ingredients act as, if you will, to be absorbed deeper into the skin. And this technique is called microneedling or microinfusion. Now, I'm not a big fan of at-home microneedling because you can rip and tear your skin. There's a whole lot to do with that. And unless you're really trained on how to apply that needle roller, there's a lot of risk involved there. We won't get into that in this video, but microinfusion with measured needles that are sterilized that you replace every single time, eliminating the risk of infection. Very effective way to improve the way your skin looks. It helps lift out fine lines and wrinkles, helps break up those pockets of melanin that create those age spots and dark areas, and allowing skincare ingredients to penetrate the skin to work better, deeper, longer. Microinfusion kits are upward of $100 to $150, so that can be quite hard on budget. The great news is there are products that have been developed to help do some of the same things that microinfusion can do, but with a combination of ingredients, skincare acids to help lighten the skin, and ingredients that help those to penetrate the skin. And one of the most effective ingredients for this is marine sponge spicules. Actually helps to create microchannels in the surface layer of the skin, allowing these type of acids to sink deeper, faster, and give you similar results to microinfusion over time. One of the best products for this is the DePology Micro Operator Boosting Cream. It contains these spicules along with glycolic acid, which again is going to help break down that bond between your old dead skin cells and your new ones, while the spicules are actually performing micro exfoliation on your skin. They also include beta-glucan in this particular formulation, which helps to trap moisture and pull it into the skin, along with Centella Asiatica, which is known to be very soothing to the skin, reduces redness and irritation, and is an excellent source of extra hydration. This particular product that you would use 2 to 3 times a week, just patting it into the skin, way less than $100. So if you were thinking of boosting the effectiveness of the products you're already using, but you don't want to spend a bunch of money on microinfusion, you might give this a try first. So 3 very effective ways to tackle the signs of aging, especially photo aging on the skin, without spending a ton of money, from some very well-trusted brands that can really give your skincare routine a boost. Now, I hope you found today's video on these inexpensive but very effective dupes helpful. If you did, please like it, share it out, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And for even more ways to roll back the clock on skin and body aging, please be sure to check out this video that I picked out for you next. As always, I appreciate you watching and supporting my work. Stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you over on that next video.